Hello and welcome back. I'm Sean TD, Stewart the Home Gamer, and I'm here playing Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Early Access. And where I left off, I just completed the quest, The Promise of a New Beginning, where we spoke here to our new friend Conrad. And we're going to go around this super massive crowd of players who are here standing. And we're going to talk to Alphinaud to accept the next quest. A haven for the bold. And this is awarding some headgear. Some new headgear. Awesome. And we'll accept this quest. So it would seem we find ourselves with surfeit of free time. Forgive me. You are free to look around Raga's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It will give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wherever we will, eh? I like the sound of that. Well, I know already this place inside and out. I can show you around if you like, Sean. Sure. Great, let's get started. Quest has been accepted. A haven for the bold. Alright, let's zoom out a bit. And we're gonna... guess we'll proceed on foot as the distance gets greater. Where's Lise? I bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Ala-Megan Highlanders, like me. But the truth is, we don't even account for half. We've got Hellscarred from all the way over by the spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some Beastmen and, well, Beastwomen, I suppose. Like that one over there. She's Anatin. She's Anata. She's an Anata. They've been with us for a while now. Which one? I don't know. I don't know who you're talking about. Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Ananta makes the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magic to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but most don't even know they exist. That's enough of them, anyway. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Ragar, shall we? So mount up to a greater distance. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of the Worlds who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Yada used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th astral era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign, and lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky, and led the way for these mountains of Gurlabanya. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works with and without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. The last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the first of Raugar. Yada explained to me, "A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind." I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we have been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Sorry, that was a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. This is the infirmary. As you can probably tell, here's where the resistance healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it is also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We shall go. I'll show you to the Etherite Plaza next. When you see one Etherite, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades, to when the first of Raugar was still here. Yeah, I guess it looks a little different. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sotlas are next, but don't forget to attune to the Etherite before we go. Yeah. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks got it. The resistance would be in a bad way without brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Afanad and Alize are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Excellent, we'll accept that gear. Alright, thank you very much for watching. I'm Sean T.D. Stewart, the home gamer, and I just got a new piece of gear, which is like my favorite thing in this game, is gear. So we're going ahead and try on our new gear. We'll do our recommended, and just changing our headgear. We'll equip it. Huh, actually doesn't look too bad with what we currently have. It's not unbecoming of us. So we'll update our gear set. We'll close that. And the quest we just completed was called A Haven for the Bold. So again, thank you very much for watching. I'm Sean T.D. Stewart, the home gamer. You're watching me play Stormblood, Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Early Access. Please tune in again next time for another episode.